What about Ukraine and Russia? Do you pay attention to that?
Oh, so shit, nigga. Russia's the reason why I still love white girls. Cause I think they're not. I don't. They have no history of enslaving black people.
Hey, have you ever checked out their all the religious stuff
I
over
heard
there? I've
that.
seen a lot of black Jeep pictures of black
Yeah, I
Jesus.
heard that they finally viewed it. Ever since they now that they officially beefing with America, they letting this shit off the back. But I also heard that even in Europe, or one of those European countries, God is black. I'm telling you, bro, America is it's not who we think we is. That's why we really live in the matrix.
What religion do you subscribe to, or are you religious?
I'm not. I'm definitely not religious. Like, cause I'm tired. Like I've been left the Christian scene alone.
Do you think it's interesting that a lot of people now, the wave seems to be, I believe in God, but not religion? Is that?
I mean, that's how I am. I mean, I would like. Only reason I'm leaning towards the Muslims because Islam, because that's who I see doing something for our people, or at least trying.
Well, they're centered in Chicago, and Chicago ain't the best place.
They also sending, but true. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I should know that. Well, who gives a fuck, right? But they sit in L.A. and L.A. is L.A.
Yeah. On another note,
And then, so we know as LA natives or California natives, we know you ain't gonna stop the street element on some positive shit. You're not gonna do that. Not on that type shit.
On another note, I was gonna ask you about the immigration going on, about how the borders are open now, and like in sanctuary cities, they're letting pretty much flooded with not aliens, but illegal aliens or immigrants. And in New York City, it's just they're protesting. They're putting them in houses and hotels. San Diego, they said they're dropping off about 1,500 of them a day at the bus station. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, it's all about America having their chest out. We stole these lands from these people. So, as a black man wanting free rights,
regardless. Wait, before you went further, there's a lot of Haitians, a lot of Asians, and a lot of Venezuelans. So when I say that, I'm not referring mainly to Mexicans. It's probably primarily other countries.
Well, if you say it that way, I guess I can rephrase it. But this is supposed to be the place where immigrants come and find the American dream. It just changed for some reason.
Would you be upset if you lived somewhere and they rented out the couple houses on that block and filled them full of them immigrants?
Well, this is the thing. Like,
you personally,
the people. Let's analyze the people who are mad, right?
Right.
So. What I see in these Chicago videos,
right?
I do see some protests from the black community because that's where they throwing them. But the people who are getting outraged are the white people, right? Like that are really out there like fighting with the security and all that type of shit. But they throwing them in the black neighborhoods. So that's one thing. Like nobody's focused. The outrage should be the people screaming out in the neighborhood, or not just the black people, just the neighborhood that they're getting dumped in.
Well, they're getting dumped in. I saw a video with Staten Island, and it was all white area, and they were.
It ain't no way in hell, and you're okay. Do you think if they dump 2 bus loads in Beverly Hills, how long, and they successfully got there, how long you think they're gonna stay there?
Probably not long.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one thing, and so if you just bust them in the black, you gotta understand. The Mexicans was busting the black community already. They already fucked over the black community because we accepted them with open arms and they turned our back on them. So that's another attack on the black community. But like I said, who's mad? So I don't understand why the white people are mad anyway, because they're not going to your neighborhood. And if they are, it's temporary anyway. So I'm saying it's just another heart. Regardless, I don't personally think if black people are going to stay in America, we won't get what we want without help from the Mexicans.
Have you ever thought about going to another country?
I gotta go to another country.
What country would you pick?
I gotta choose Africa.
Africa. They say that the grid ain't too good, so you might be working on a generator, the electrical grid. They said your power might cut out, and it's a lot of things that ain't quite ready for American blacks in Africa.
Yeah, well they're all cap. There's just ghetto areas in every fucking country,
Right.
even in America. That in Louisiana we had to worry about a grid, not because the people couldn't build it up, because the government didn't give a fuck.
Right.
So like we already know there's rich places in Africa. So in every country there's rich places. As long as I got the bread,
So
I'll
you
be
gonna
alright.
be in a rich place.
Huh?
You gonna be in a rich place.
I got to. I can't. There's
You
no
don't
way I'm
wanna
gonna move to Africa and be
You don't
with
want to
the,
mess with the people in the huts?
you know. Sorry, my people. Fuck no. The hell nah. Hell nah. I can't do that.
Okay.
I already deal with this racist shit. Didn't do that.
Right. Right.
But what was I wanting to get at, man? I wanted to say something important.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Oh, so let's talk about how people live in America.
Right. Right.
You don't have control of your own kids. Which is, to me, is devastating. You don't have the power to do anything positive or anything remarkable at your job because the person you work for is a fucking monster. Or let's just give them a little credit. They only talk to people who bring them high profit.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So that's every job in America, bro. So, what can I say, bro? Like it's just I feel this way because I'm still trying to come up. I'm still trying to fuck the American dream. I lost the American dream a couple times, so I'm on my way back. But still, even if I didn't, even if I stayed, you know what I'm saying, balling this whole time, there's something in me that this shit is not acceptable, and that shit is not acceptable to me. So I gotta leave this place.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, even if I could be a motherfucker just happy, living life, I want to be closer to God for real, not just pretend.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's just me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad we got to know who Lord Paul was or is.
Thank you,
and,
brother. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you stopping by.
For sure. You know,
And
fam.
I definitely hope that you'll come back and share some more insight on current events.
Yeah, so much.
Maybe some sports and stuff like that. But is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Nah. I think I.
You covered it all?
Yeah, I think I covered it all.
What?
Everything I wanted to get out.
If people want to find you, where do they find you at?
Well, right now, I'm very limited, but you can keep hit me up at on Instagram at BeamPro NFT. I'm a current trader right now. I'm working on it. Follow me. The Discord is coming soon.
All right. Well, we out. We appreciate you, man. Good looking out.
So.